Hello and welcome to my guide on leveling in Mop or Mr. Pandaria, depending on how you want to say it. So as per normal, we're going to take a look at the various abilities and talents that I would take in a certain spec to level through this. This may not be optimal, and I am no professional gamer. I like gaming though. And that's all that really matters. So first and foremost, let's go take a look at some abilities. Well, or should I say talents, not abilities. First and foremost, we have the first tier, in which I would choose Presence of Mind, because an instant pyroblast to the face is always nice, right? Palm Pyro spec? Anyone remember that from BC? Pretty damn painful. So the second choice is Ice Barrier, which is the same as it has always been, which is great. It lasts 1 minute and it has a 25-second cooldown. I believe that has been changed though. I believe on live, isn't it like a minute cooldown and a minute lasts a minute, I think that's been changed. I'm not totally sure, to be honest. Ring of Frost. Great ability, and to be honest, the other two aren't that good. Arguably, that might be good. Because which apparently everyone has now, all mages have. But it's probably only great versus if you're Frost for Fingers of Ice. Moving right along, Greater Invisibility. Always seems to be good. Has a 2.5 second cooldown, or minute cooldown, but it reduces all damage you take by 90%. So it is a great leveling ability, and it's good for getting you out of combat and getting away from stuff. And last but not least, Living Bomb, which just seems to make sense for fire spec. I really feel that these... I don't understand where anyone would choose a Frost Bomb. I guess it does frost damage, which doesn't go with... I don't know. Maybe you would want it because it slows things. There might be a reason to pick it up at some point, but I believe that Living Bomb is much better. Nether Tempest, the same thing goes. It just doesn't seem worth it for fire spec. And of course, we cannot choose any of these. Well, DCs make recording things much difficult. So, we finished talking about the talent system as it is currently. And now we're going to move on to new abilities and such. Oh, wait, nope, we did forget something. Glyphs. So for glyphs, I went with Glyph of Mana Gem, which conjures a brilliant mana gem which has 10 charges. Seems quite profitable. Glyph of Fire Blast, which spreads your Living Bomb, Frost Bomb, or Nether Tempest. Pretty good, I guess. And then Glyph of Combustion, which increases the direct damage. It makes it better. Although it does increase the cooldown, which is kind of iffy on how good it is. Burst versus constant damage, I guess, would become the issue there. And for minor, I picked up Momentum, which allows you to go in the direction that you're facing, refreshments, and rapid teleportation. Nothing really important though. So then, new abilities. First and foremost, I'd like to touch up on the armors. Unlike warlocks, mages still have their armors, but they all do significantly different things than they used to. So mage armor increases your mastery by 1042. This probably scales up as you go. And then all armors do the increased duration of harm, or reduces the duration of all harmful magics against you. Frost armor now gives you spell haste, which oddly enough increases your mana regeneration. So that seems like something more that you would have on mage armor, but Blizzard doesn't think so. And last but not least, molten armor. The only real difference between this and the current live version is that you no longer have a reduced crit chance against you. At least not that I have seen. So, as you all know, a lot of abilities have been kind of cut and narrowed down for the very... Deep Freeze is now used for all specs. I guess mages seem to have the most that are still usable for everything. You still have Blizzard and Arcane Explosion and such. Counterspell, of course. Cone of Cold you still have. As you can see, there's a lot of things that you still do get. But let's focus on the fire. You do pick up Dragon's Breath, which does the same exact thing that it does on live, and it's still pretty awesome. Combustion is basically the same, but with an increased cooldown, and it stuns. Oh wait. It has changed. My bad. It now does straight damage, and... interesting. I did not realize this a second ago. It burns the target for additional damage over blank seconds based on Pyroblast and ignites on the target. Very interesting. I feel like a complete idiot now. Fireball no longer puts a dot on them, but it probably causes a bit more damage. Flame Strike is essentially the same, but it does slow targets. I'm not sure if that is the same though. You get Infernal Blast, which replaces Fire Blast, and it basically it does a lot. Blasts the enemy for X amount of damage, is guaranteed to crit, spends any Pyroblast, ignites, combustions, or living bomb effects. Wow. To up to 5 nearby enemy targets within 10 yards, instantly triggering your Frost Bomb and causing causing Nether Tempest effects to fire on a secondary target. Holy crap, this ability does a lot of things. Moving right along. Also, Flame Strike is for all classes, or all specs, I should say. You get Pyroblast, which if you get 2 fire crits, it makes your next one cost no mana. That's a talented ability you used to have on live that has been moved over. Obviously, we picked up Presence of Mind, so that allows us to do a Pyroblast. That's what I'm gonna name it. But make a thing for it. So, moving right along, Ignite is your mastery and causes targets to burn for an extra X amount of damage based on your mastery for 4 seconds, caused by your Fire Blast, Pyroblast, Scorch, Infernal Blast, Frost Firebolt, etc., etc. Critical Mass multiplies the critical strike chance of your Fireball, Frost Firebolt, and Pyroblast, and Scorch if you have picked it up. Burning Soul reduces the damage, the time lost from your casting while damaged, and then Nether Attunement gives you mana regeneration through haste. And you have Shatter, which is interesting but cool nonetheless. So let's move right along to the actual abilities and seeing how they work, which would involve there actually being something around, but of course not. This area is highly farmed. So let's just kind of start off with these guys right here. Palm Pyro, anyone? And I'm lagging a little bit. Little Living Bomb. Lots of damage. And I am probably not doing this optimally, but rather having fun. Good lord, I wish there were less people here. Wow, this is the worst frame rate I've had in a long time. So let's check out something else then. Shall we do a Deep Freeze Bomb? Seems fairly reliable. I like how it does this right here. This is neat. So, really, I mean, everyone knows how fire works, and it's really going to be difficult for me to get a large group of things together without dying. But I'm sure you could figure out how it would work in PvP. There's a fire blast. See if we can get... Oh, no pyro. Here we go, though. We got an instant crit, or instant cast from that. You can see pyroblast without it, really long cooldown. But it does hit. Oh, we found someone. Hello, how are you, buddy? Let's just go bloop. Oh, nope, did I miss? I did miss. Okay, we'll just do this then. There's one way to do it. That's a good little combo you can do. Very interesting. I like the way that you can kind of link some of your frost and your fire abilities together to do some crazy, crazy damage. And the world servers just crashed again. Nope, wait, no. Just a little lag. We're moving everything out of the beginning area. But for the most part, that's everything. Let's see, here's the conjured gem. I guess I should put the item in my bags, though. Oops, let's hit the right button. As you can see, it has 10 charges. And we're being attacked again. What can we do this time? Let's see. Little frost to your face. A little bit of that. A little of that. See if we can get this off before that breaks. That gives a crit on everything. Come on, drop the ring. Ooh, Ring of Frost has a cast time now. I didn't realize that. Now they're frozen again. We can disorient them. Let's go ahead and deep freeze. Deep freeze? Yay, okay. Living Bomb. Frost Nova. Instant drop of that. We can do this. I think mages still have too much control. Let's be honest. I've got 4 of these guys here, and I'm probably about to die. However, as you can tell, oh, I think I'm about out of ability to kite things. Oh, are we gonna die? Are we gonna die? No, we're not, because we have greater invisibility. Ha ha ha. Who said that talent was not worth it? Great talent.